Hi, now our group will explain about initiative of Kemajuan Rakyat KEMAS in socio-economy of rural women in Malaysia on course PAD390. This is my team member Muhammad HAIQAL bin Muhammad ISAMLEE, NURDINI BALQIS binti ZULKIFLI, FARAHANA AINUNNATASHA binti ASA'ARI, SOFEA IZZATI binti FAKHRURRAZI, and it's me, DAMIA DARMISYA binti NURUL AZMI.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. Our group gonna present about initiative of Kemajuan Rakyat KEMAS in socio-economy of rural women in Malaysia. Now, I will start the presentation with the introduction. KEMAS, also known as Kemajuan Masyarakat or the Community Development Department, was established in 1961 under the Ministry of Rural and Regional Development. It plays a key role in empowering community, especially in rural and coastal area, through non-formal education and skill-building programs. KEMAS offer various opportunities such as preschool education, sewing and cooking classes, and entrepreneurial workshop. With a focus on women, youth, and lifelong learners, it even provides mobile library service to promote reading in remote areas. More than just training, KEMAS act as a catalyst for change, reducing poverty, creating jobs, and improving household well-being. Ultimately, it supports the national agenda of building a knowledgeable, skilled, and inclusive society, while promoting sustainable and balanced development.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Sofia and today I will be presenting about the initiative of KEMAS in socio-economic development with a focus on KEMAS and also Tabika programs. So here are some objectives of Tabika and also KEMAS. These programs aim to ensure inclusive, equitable and high quality early childhood education for all the children. And secondly, they focus on rural and low income communities, making sure that no child is left behind. They also work to bridge the educational gap between the urban and the rural areas. Lastly, they support working parents, especially the mothers, by providing the relevant and accessible childcare. So what is the function for Tabika and KEMAS? So there are functions of this initiative. KEMAS and Tabika provide a safe nurturing environment that supports the children's learning and growth. They also enable parents to pursue employment or skills training without worrying about the childcare. Additionally, they increase the female labor force participations and help to enhance the overall family well-being. Next, moving on to the long-term impact. In the long term, this initiative has several important impacts, which is they reduce dropout rates and boost the lifelong learning opportunities. Besides, they also promote social mobility, especially among these disadvantaged children. Moreover, they encourage the gender equality by supporting women's involvement in the workforce. And finally, this program supports Malaysia's education reforms effort and the Sustainable Development Goals, or we call it SDGs. And in conclusion, KEMAS and Tabika play a crucial role in supporting not only education but also the socio-economic development of our nations. Their efforts create a strong foundation for children and empower the families, especially in rural and also to the low incomes area. Next, KEMAS Skill and Entrepreneurship Training, a vital initiative to uplift the B40 and rural communities in Malaysia. So, the main goal of this program is to empower B40 and rural communities by reducing poverty and promoting self-reliance. KEMAS aims to give these communities the tools they need to improve their own livelihoods. So, this program offers a various lifelong learning programs such as sewing, culinary arts, agriculture, handicraft, and also the ICT skills. And this program specifically targets women, youth, single mother, school leaver, and they are designed to be community-based and hand-on, making learning practical and relevant to real-life needs. Next, entrepreneurship modules. So, besides skills training, KEMAS also offer entrepreneurship modules. These include business planning, marketing, pricing strategies, and branding. Participants are supported to start home businesses, food stalls, and also online shops, and lastly, even agriculture venture. There are a few KEMAS work closely with several key agencies. First is MARA. MARA provides training and premises. The COIN National offers microloans. AIM give mentorships and financing. MDEC through the e-Usahawan programs help with digital marketing. And these partnerships ensure the participants get not just training but also resources and guidance to success. So what the impact of these programs is to encouraging, and it also help to increase the rural incomes, reduce urban migrations, economically empower women, and also strengthen the local economies overall. So in the conclusions, the KEMAS skills and entrepreneurships training is more than just a program. It is a better pathway to a better, more self-sustaining future for our rural communities. Lastly, Women's Development Program, or we call it as PPW. So, I will be sharing about the Women's Development Programs, or also known as PPW, which is a national initiative that empowers women, especially those in rural communities, to become skilled, independent, and also confident leaders. So, the main goals of PPW are to empower the rural women with a practical skills, knowledge, and strong support systems. And it's also to promote the gender equality as part of more inclusive national development. So, visuals or cut-ins of tailoring, baking, and craft. One of the core components of PPW is skill trainings and economics empowerment, which is women are trained in tailoring, baking, food processing, craft making, and even micro entrepreneurships. These skills help women build home-based businesses and earn a sustainable income. The second key focus is personal development and leaderships. These parts of programs helps women gain confidence, self-worth, and leadership skills, and both in the communities and within their families. And we can see visuals of families, children's health awareness poster, which is PPW also emphasizes the health, family, and social awareness, which is important. Topics included the maternal health, child nutrition, reproductive rights, budgeting, and domestic violence awareness. And these efforts promote emotional well-being and create stronger and healthier families. So, here are some visuals of local businesses packaging and branding women selling products. So, women also receive support to start and grow home-based businesses that they get guidance in product development, packaging and branding, pricing, the marketing, and all of this helps to create a sustainable income and boost the women's economic independence. So, besides, there are also logos of the COIN, MDEC, which is e-Usahawan, which is PPW collaborates with the key partners like the COIN, and e-Usahawan. And this partner offer microloans, mentorships, and digital marketing tools, which is women can compete in both local and also in online markets. Lastly, for this part 4 initiative, visuals of mothers teaching children's community events. So, when mothers are empowered, they inspire the next generations. PPW encourages intergenerational change, starting with confident women who can lead their families and communities into a brighter future. So, in conclusions, the Women's Development Program PPW is not just about skills, but it is also creating a holistic, empowered women who uplift their families, their communities, and the nations. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, now I'm going to discuss the challenges faced by KEMAS initiative, crucial program that play a vital role in Malaysian rural development and community empowerment. While KEMAS undertakes significant effort through human development, community welfare, and early childhood education, it also faces a number of hurdles. First, let's talk about early childhood education, specifically Tabika KEMAS. We have seen a noticeable decrease in registered children, largely due to competition from private kindergarten. This has unfortunately impacted parent trust in KEMAS service. Parents are increasingly looking for a quality preschool, and factors like facilities, teach quality, and educational programs are paramount. A challenge here is that some KEMAS kindergarten operate in shared community space, which can sometimes affect the perceived quality of the learning environment. Finally, let's address community engagement and trust. The perceived quality issues and increased competition have to lead a decrease in enrollment in KEMAS kindergarten, impacting community trust. While KEMAS has programs aimed at empowering rural communities and developing human capital, there is a continuous need to foster trust and maintain strong community involvement. We also need to overcome challenges related to access in rural areas, such as distance and transportation, to ensure broader participation. Overcoming these challenges will be crucial for KEMAS to continue its vital work in uplifting communities across Malaysia. Thank you.
Today, I will presenting the benefit of KEMAS or Jabatan Kemajuan Masyarakat that contributes to the socio-economic development of rural women in Malaysia. KEMAS play a crucial role in promoting entrepreneurship among rural women. One key initiative is the Carnival Usahawan Desa, which gives women the chance to showcase and sell their homemade product and craft. This not only increases their income but also boosts their confidence and inspire other women in the community to explore entrepreneurship. In addition, KEMAS run the program Peningkatan Pendapatan or PPP. This program provides hands-on training in areas such as marketing, accounting, financial planning, and product innovation. This skill help women run small businesses more effectively and sustainably. KEMAS also support them with resources and guidance, particularly in overcoming challenges like limited access to capital and markets. As a result, many women have gained financial independence and are actively contributing to their local economies, helping reduce the income gap between rural and urban areas. The second benefit is holistic support and alignment. Beyond business development, KEMAS empower women through leadership program. It encourages their involvement in community and village councils, traditionally male-dominated spaces. This platform helps women influence local decision-making on issues such as education, welfare, and economic planning. With support from KEMAS, rural women gain leadership skills and confidence to respond to their community's needs more effectively. This fosters more inclusive grassroots governance and help break down gender barriers in rural development. While KEMAS doesn't directly implement every program, its initiative along with global efforts such as the United Nations Joint Program on Rural Women's Economic Empowerment. This reflects Malaysia's wider commitment to gender equality and inclusive rural growth.
Now, I'm going to explain about the recommendation. So, first of all, will be improving staff and employment scheme. KEMAS need to make an effort to improve more staffing. For example, the new salary schemes and even more positions would be much better. Because of that, it would motivate KEMAS employees to be more productive. Transition from contract to permanent position would be much needed so that the employees will be happily loyal to the service. It is believed that the contract staff are required to serve up to 15 years before qualifying to join permanent, and once they have been absorbed into permanent positions, they will only be eligible for around 20 years in the pension schemes. So KEMAS proposed a new employment scheme for the institution that will appreciate the current employer of their services. Because if we use the contract, more to the contract, the employees will be much unappreciated and will be what we call it as unloyalty to the service. So offering to more permanent position will be much needed to ensure their loyalty to the service. KEMAS also established professional training and development division on which they have been tasked to develop every personal capabilities through training and career development program to ensure every KEMAS staff is prepared to equip with the skills, knowledge, attitude, positive value that are in line with the organization objective in the workplace. Therefore, by focusing on this aspect, improving the staff and employment schemes in KEMAS ensure a more effective, sustainable and meaningful impact to the socio-economic development for rural women in Malaysia. Secondly, will be improving KEMAS facility. KEMAS was established a decade ago, as we all must know. Therefore, their facility must be old and undeveloped. the government must put an initiative to upgrade the existing facilities to provide a more conducive, faster and better environment with advanced resources and equipment. These days, the active KEMAS Center will be kindergarten and nurseries. Many of KEMAS preschool and child care facilities, especially in rural areas, are in safe condition. This, as a result, can hinder an effective learning environment and pose risk to the children's safety. Thus, the quality of learning in those facilities is poor. The upgrade of the facility can be in terms of structural repairs, improved sanitation, safer playground, and better classroom equipment. Luckily, the government has targeted the KEMAS Kindergarten and Childcare Center with 4 million in order to improve and enhance the current facility, especially in rural areas of Sabah and Sarawak. One of the great news made by the Prime Minister, Anwar Ibrahim, was that he will continue to pay a lot of attention to early childhood education, with KEMAS allocated to 586 million to upgrade and expand the KEMAS facilities, meaning to say that our Prime Minister will always take a closer look at early childhood education, hence ensuring that the facility and its equipment are in good and updated conditions. It will provide a conducive environment, safety and sustainability towards everyone, on which will make the KEMAS image better even more.
So, in conclusion, KEMAS plays a crucial role in Malaysia's rural and community development through programs like yearly childhood education, skill training, and women's empowerment. Initiatives such as Tabika and Taska support children's learning while enabling parents, especially mothers, to engage in economic activities. KEMAS also empowers women and the BPOT community through entrepreneurship programs that boost income, self-reliance, and local economic resilience, supporting national goals like poverty reduction and inclusive growth. However, challenges remain, including limited funding, aging facility, and staff shortage. To stay effective, KEMAS needs stronger infrastructure, better support, and improved program quality. With the right investment and alignment to national and global goals, KEMAS can continue to be a key force in building an inclusive, skilled, and progressive society. That's all. Thank you.